No. Voila. Oh, I've appeared. Ah. Man, his beatboxing is so good, actually. Alright, my peoples. We are here again. Right. Back to drawing stream. Today, like usual, big mouth. Ah. Voila. Ah. I don't know about this picture. This picture worries me. Like, it looks so nice and full of potential until I ruined it. I'm so loud, why? Bro, it looks so nice and full of potential and I'm about to just ruin it. Like, it breaks my heart, but you know. Oh dear. What is this even? I threw this somewhere. Started putting highlights. Is it? Don't tell me I drew it on there. No, that's a layer somewhere. Where's all that dirty red coming from? Right at the top. Use this as a sample for the shading that I wanted to, but it wasn't supposed to actually look like that. I think that's a bit better. I think I'm quite happy with this, so I'm gonna press this magic button called Save As, and then I'm gonna paint all over it. It's actually so hot today, like, I thought I would actually get to save some money by not turning on my heater, but now it requires air conditioning. It's insane. Oh. Before I merge everything, there's one layer I want to take care of, but people do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. It was right at the top. What the hell is this? Effects. And we reduce it a bit. And then we change the color it had. Yo! Blood and guts. Atsui! Mecha atsui desu ne. Yokozo, waga haishin e. Ichi. What do I even do, dude? This color? Whoa. How about no? My dishwasher's beeping, it says it's done. Wait, why am I? Ah, no. Mazui, yabai. Was the opacity too high, maybe? I pooped the Nekomachi. Waneko desu. I see. You did poop it, yes. Well done. Good job on realizing your mistakes. That is the key to improvement. Unlike my drawing, I have no hope. I don't like this color, I really don't. Maybe this much. It looks so, like, gray and black, you know, like. It doesn't really, I don't know. Something's not right. Something's not quite right. Go a bit further, I guess. Is it just not right enough? Is that what it is? Increase the opacity, is that what I needed? Why does it like turn this poopy brown color? What is with that? Is it because of the color below? Oh, that looks so good actually. What the hell is this color? I like that color quite a bit. Oh. Maybe I don't blur it too much. Maybe I don't opacity it. This kind of blue doesn't look nice, you know? Purple is kind of okay. Greens are okay. I think I just go with this kind of blue. Oh my wa. Mike, you, Tyson, Taramas. Okay. Okay, buddy. Insta ban. Mods! Insta ban him, mods! Ow. Eatingu Maiku Tyson's ass. This is kind of okay. This is kind of okay. Ooh, white here. I don't know. Maybe I don't do this effect. Maybe I just give up on this effect. Maybe I just give up on this effect. Maybe I don't need to spread it out that much. Maybe just this much is good enough, you know? Not specifically his ass. His entirety. Maiku Tyson no zenbu wo taberu. Zenbu cool. It's not enough. That's too much. I can't do okay, I can't do opacity. So now I have no choice but to push buttons around. I can't get the right blue that I want. Not purple. Too green. I think it's this blue, but it really doesn't look good here. Giving up is not PogChamp. Not giving up, it's just removing a feature that I don't need anymore because it doesn't look good. Feature has bug, removed feature, new patch. Easy, easy. Probably should put my books on sale on the internet somewhere. Speaking of which, I got my new Kimetsu no Yaiba books. Came in today, the entire pack. I now have the complete Kimetsu no Yaiba collection. Proud owner. It's a bit too bright, isn't it? I think, yeah, it just makes it look really weird, I think. It creates some depth, but I think it just looks super weird. Too white. Probably doesn't need it, honestly. Aren't I just better off without it? I can't tell. How does it look from far away? Nothing's really sticking, like, I don't know. It's way too incomplete, the entire thing. Like, it feels disjointed and separated. Maybe I need to change the skin color. Let's go have a look. Let's get rid of this for now. Too green. Bit pinker, that's better. Bit more saturated, a bit more lighter. Okay, here we go, pinker skin. I feel like this is a bit better. But her side hair is like way so long that doesn't make sense to have this in here anyway. Maybe just trace them out. I'll leave this for now. I don't have to decide on it right now anyway. Right, my entire folder of illustrations is just full of Nekomachi-san. Momo-chan. Alright, it is time. Let's hide this because I can put it back in later. Filter. Layers. Not the background. Get rid of the background for me. Merge. Oh, here we go. Did it do it? No, it didn't do it. Preserve the invisible. Ha! Out. Out. Save. Bring this back up. What the hell is this? Don't want that. Out. Oh, it is. That's reference. We need that. We don't want that. Don't care about that. Out. Out. X. Out. And this is where the painting really begins. So now we're going to go around adding more detail. And this is probably one of the more fun and more important parts. Where the hell does bear come from? I don't know. From behind these nuts. Ha ha ha. What do you mean? Hair? Bear? Bear? Fail to understand the question. I still don't know how to draw the detail in the hair. I think people just kind of draw it in and then erase it out. Oh boy. I can't actually erase things. Yeah, okay. I'm now condemned to a life of painting over it. Boom, 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 boom. I want to be careful of the lighting from above because I want to make sure the light's coming in. Also, the other thing I want to do is that's gonna be a problem. I have to redo that eyebrow, but it's okay. I want to make these tufts of hair three-dimensional. I want to make it almost like cubes, right? I don't like this color. That's not a good color. Go away. I think that's an okay color though. Only this hair has the lighting reversed because it's facing upwards. Eyes, big eyes, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've actually changed my hotkeys for my brush sizes, so I don't have to move my arms around as much. But you'll see me stuff up some hotkeys here and there, so don't panic. All according to plan. All according to Keikaku. As latest note, Keikaku means plan. Well, all you need to do is remember that the duck thing, what the hell? This makes everything lower sound. So if you have, for example, ka, and then if you add the duck thing, it becomes ga. Just drop your sound. As for why ha becomes ba, don't ask me that, but it just becomes a lower sound. And if you add the, I don't even know what, I'm just going to call it the maru. It becomes a higher sound. So ha, what the hell did it just do? Ha becomes ba. Ba. And with the duck thing it becomes ba. And then ta becomes, wait, no, ta becomes da. You're dropping the sound lower. So you don't really need to memorize them as such. And some people do, like, for example, ah. As a vowel, so it doesn't have a consonant sound. But people add this for comedic effect. Kind of. Hebe, I know it's easiest now. Pew. How the hell does this work then? Heat becomes beat. And then with a U, you can just combine these two. Pew. When you write something small with it on the side, so you just combine these two. So instead of pu, you just read it as pew. And then we have abstract things like oo, and then a small o. Instead of oo, it's o kind of effect. So yeah. Good stuff. That's maybe I paint a bit stronger. It's okay. I paint strong. I think this is still fine. Magiku. Hoi into pew. How does hoi doesn't turn into pew? What are you on about? What is magiku? You're trying to talk about magic? That's a G, not a G. Momo-chan, 愛してんで。愛してるぞ。ふふふ。That's so creepy, actually. 気持ち悪い。やだ。Whoa. Oh, calm down. Magic. You need to write with a G. So, G. Your English lets you down, young man. Where's your English now? It's a bit too strong. Ajiku. Yes, Ajiku. I will show you my Ajiku trick. Just wait till you see all the weird typing that you have to do for the memes. It's real hard, real fast. Alright, eat my dinner, be right back in a bit. Okay, have fun. I've given up on the concept of dinner. I want to make this a bit softer. It's quite sharp. I mean, it is a combat pose, so it's not too much of a problem, but it is fairly sharp. Since I'm stealing someone's art style, let's go look at some reference. Cutesy, cutesy patootie. Cutesy cutie. I get it wrong every time. Welcome back, welcome back. Nice to see you again. I've skipped all the boring steps and I'm only streaming the fun steps these days, so bear with me. We're painting some Atsunuri. And once again, of course, it's my favorite Nekomachi Momo again. So, here we are, round 2. The full picture. How is this? We're trying to make like a mobile game kind of feel, kind of style going on here. And we're gonna draw some details on these ones. And we need some darker shadows on some of them. We just kind of fit that in here and there. How are you? How are you? Not gonna lie, thanks. Really appreciate you and everyone else as well. Always looking after me and watching my work. I do appreciate you always coming back. My goal is to get into a video game or a character by the end of 2020. So let's have me work hard towards that goal. I'll go something a bit darker here, maybe. Maybe this way. What is going on here? What is this nonsense? Bit stronger on the lighting out here. I'm gonna do this and then I'm just gonna paint this out like this. Then I'll paint this out like this. I can paint this section in here. I can probably make this a bit darker as well out here. Bit too strong, but I think it's fine. How many subscribers am I on? I'm planning to do a singing stream for my 100 subs, but I'm never getting there, so thanks for the likes. Maybe I would actually get there if I actually streamed. 69 subs, not bad, almost 70. Need to put some more effort in. I don't know what I clicked on and it just says gain access to users feature. I don't even know what I clicked on. Oh, it's broken. Hang on, that's why. I'm gonna ease some lighting back in there. We just blend it a bit. Right, there we go. I'm gonna thicken this a bit, increase the brush, and then paint this in full shadow. And then this one can come back over the top. In fact, I'm gonna make it a bit pinker at the tip. Stands out more. I'm not feeling this one though. Anime theme, some of it. Omura maybe. Kappa. Probably mainly just Vocaloid and stuff though. Unfortunately, my voice can't sing pop songs, as you can tell. They just end up with rock songs. We just do a bunch of rock songs and call it a day. I would love to sing some Visual K as well. I once drew a picture for Gazette. Well, not for Gazette, of Gazette, fan art. Maybe I sing one of their songs as well. I mean, I only know one of their songs, but you know. It's one of my favorite songs. Good enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, this one needs a bit of tidying up. But yeah, my voice is not a high-pitched voice, so I can't sing pop songs. Kenshi Yonezu has actually a pretty deep voice too. I'm not saying my range is as high as his, but probably in the easier for me to sing category. So lemon is on the cards. When Kenshi Yonezu gives you lemon, you make karaoke videos too. Baka mitai, baka mitai, odomo nano ne. That one. That's actually a song that I can sing. Oh, I accidentally merged the white background. How far do I have to go back? Oh no. Oh, okay, not so far. Okay, right, whatever will live. Oh, this is broken again. As soon as you said baka mitai, I found myself merging layers. Feels bad, man. You're right though. Baka mitai is nice. Baka mitai is very nice. Good song to sing. It's so fun to sing that one too. Like you can just put emotion in it, you know? Not a flimsy song. I'm gonna lock this damn layer, honestly. Can I merge? Okay, good. Can't mess it up this way. No way I mess it up now. What's happened was, because I changed my hotkeys, my increased brush size is Shift E, and this is Shift Q. So now instead of Shift E, I press Control E, and that merges layers instead. So that just breaks everything. What a poo-poo. A bit too much. Oh yeah, what's going on here? Baka Mitai is a lower song, but it can actually still go deceptively high. The range is still nice and big, even though it's a song that starts in the lower range. It's the same with some Visual K songs as well. How do you do skin again? I don't know how skin looks like. I've seen skin in my entire life. They're all wearing long sleeves. I'm looking at references, but they're all long sleeves. Do you know each of layers? No, I don't. I've started this thing where it's just a surface. I've started this thing where I just merge the layers and just paint on top of it. So I have only one layer once I'm done doing the basic painting. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm just painting on the same layer. I don't turn back. Kind of like analog painting, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, so it's kind of like analog painting. One layer, and if you mess up in analog painting, you just paint over it and call it a day. I did that for a few of my pictures. Speaking of which, my book is on sale, just not online yet. I don't know which service I'm gonna put my book online on sale for. Maybe Boost. I had the convention. It was a great convention. I sold lots of books. By lots of books, I mean about 20. 20 people bought a book. That's insane, you know? Like, absolutely insane for me. I didn't think people would buy my books. I had no confidence in my art. No confidence. Have confidence. And people bought my book. So, you know, I was very happy about that. Also, I'm doing that thing where I'm looking at lines as representations of shadow. So where the darkest parts are, where the lines are thicker. But there is this thing where people's line art are so crisp to make it look less realistic. It gives it more definition and detail, and I think that looks really nice too. So maybe I try that as well. Like really crisp line art. He says as he keeps drawing without crisp line art. What is going on here? I'm holding down the shift key by accident. Let's draw it with a crisp line, why don't we? This way. And we'll just paint over some of it. I've been studying like Blue Archive and Arknights for the art. Definitely for the art. Not spending money on gacha girls. It's only for the art. Haha. But yeah, Arknights uses a bunch of Atsunuri characters. Well, what happened here? Blue Archive's main characters are drawn in very simple anime painting. But then some of the newest summons and 3 stars are done like thick painting like I do right now, so I suppose in the end it doesn't matter which art style you really go for. I want to be able to do both though. Two viewers, thanks for coming to my stream. 視聴者2名様来てくれてありがとうございます。よければチャットしてください。楽しんでいってくださいね。This area is missing some shadows. I don't even know where to begin. I want to make it a bit more three-dimensional. ちょっと立体感達成したいね。But I think this needs to be lighter here. Because one needs to be in front, right? The one in front obviously needs to be lighter. And this is darker. Maybe some smaller, darker part there. Speaking of which, I want to do a cover of Yuno. What's her name? Mashiro Yuno's a vid. Also, I'm out of coke. I think my coke's turned weird, or it's really dusty somewhere, because I looked inside my mug and there's like heaps of dust. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but I've been drinking dust for about the past hour. No wonder it tastes weird. Blech. Oh, I know where. It's from my damn ice maker. The ice has dust in it. I haven't used the ice for so long, actually. A bit of this. Bring it a bit lighter here as well. I keep freaking out because I hear sounds in my house, but then like I think it's just a refrigerator. But one day I'm gonna get robbed. It'll be scary. For the robber. I'm not gonna expect to walk into the house and find 500-year-old MP-chan just sitting there with a tablet, giving him the eyes. Ah! 3名様来てくれてありがとうございます。よければチャット、コメントもしてください。Thank you, 3 viewers, for coming. If you would like, please feel free to have a chat. Like, comment, subscribe. And hope you have a good time. I scared one off. Haha. I need me more details, man. This artist doesn't use much effects. I use way too much effects, but... Not much clothing details to draw. Suppose I could always draw a bit darker folds here and there, but... One thing he does do though, actually, I'll admit. Adds reds and oranges. Maybe an orange is better. Some of the curvature for the light makes for an interesting effect. This is not okay. This needs to curve. Wa mou chotto maruku shitai. Really all I'm doing is adding details. So I had a chance to look at other artists while I was selling my book. And one of the most important thing is spending time and adding details. So right now I'm already feeling like I want to finish this picture and move on to my next one. But it would be good to pay a bit more attention to all the finer details. Getting that in there as well. Give it a bit more reality. Maybe this needs to be darker, but that's too saturated. Less saturated, but darker. That doesn't even look like skin anymore. It just looks more of middle saturation, but darker. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Looks horrible. Yeah, it's something, I guess. I want to add a bit of sharp lighting here. Well, I stuffed that combination up. What do I just do? Oh, this looks terrible. Oh yes, of course, the rest of her body doesn't have details. Yes, forgot about the important parts. A bit too strong. A little bit pinker. A bit too pink, not enough redness. Go here, about here. A bit more to the orange side. I want it to be a stronger color though. Something that will stand out. That's too obvious. Yeah, that's a bit better. And we'll just blend it in this way. Alright, I like that, I like that. Let's give her belly button a bit of shadow. Well. Never mind, there was never any shadow to begin with. I was using the wrong brush. Feels bad, man. Oh, how do I do this? Maybe I do the Chobi way, but oof, not an easy thing to do. Wrong brush, wrong color. Want something pinker. I think this is a terrible idea. We're gonna regret this. That's terrible, dude. This is the absolute worst. How do I even shade this? I mean, the concept is there. It's a sphere. Want a bit more detail in there. A bit more shadow. And this is gonna come in the front. Because this has foreground. Just throw it out here and then fill this in. We'll ease this out a bit. I want to make these strokes a bit more circular. Looks a bit more realistic, a bit more painted. This area is not quite it. I'm gonna throw in a bit of pink. Oh. Merge some of the white around. Lower this. This area looks a bit weird. I'm gonna merge it out this way. It can't be circular, it has to be teardrop shape. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then, collarbone. Oh, not strong enough. I want to throw a bit of red on the collarbone as well. It really doesn't look like a collarbone, does it? This looks like it's part of the hair. Maybe it needs a color that's a bit differentiated. Let's have a look at what color collarbones are actually. This artist doesn't really draw collarbones. Draws it with a slight orange. It's a very, unlike Chobi, he draws a very casual collarbone. Whereabouts are the collarbones? Alright, I'm back. By the way, I have a question. Hi, Neko, I mean, have you tried the animal Neko and Nyanya? I mean, I can try. I generally don't draw anything that's not a character because I want to be in character illustrator, so. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's about as collarbone as we're gonna get, I think. You mean like an actual cat? Or a deformed cat? I suppose you mean a deformed cat. That looks terrible, hang on. Actual cat. No, I think you mean deformed cat. You're only getting a deformed cat anyway. I'm gonna do it this way. A bit too big. Whatever, it's a bit too big. But we have the magic of digital drawing, so screw everyone else. I tried drawing in real life the other day and it was horrible. I'm never doing that again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's like broken on all levels. Like this, but then we have hang on, I don't like that. Muscle cat. Moscow businessman cat. Oots. There you go. It is about as close as you're getting to an actual cat. Name's gotta be Mike. There's no way his name's not Mike, dude. Too dark. Right. He has a brown attaché case. Black shoes. Give it a nice blue tie. What the hell have I made, dude? Every time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Adorable Neko, that's so cute. No, by the way, cat to follow Maya the cat, Monty the cat, they have Down syndrome and they're cute. I'm alright. I'm not a cat person. Hi! Corrupted Studio, hello. Nice to see you. How are you? This is not the picture that we're drawing, I swear, dude. You're from the anime convention. Yes, I am. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the follow, the subscribe, and the checking out the channel. How are you today? I swear this is not what we're drawing, but we ended up with this. So the main picture we're drawing is a VTuber called Nekomachi Momo. And yeah, here we are. But we got sidetracked by being asked to draw a cat, so here we are. What are you drawing? We're drawing this. I want to make it a fighting game style looking thing, so I've started adding details to it. I found from the convention that most of the stuff that I'm missing is actually more details, so we're trying to paint in more details than I normally do. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your time on the stream. Good fun, good fun. Corrupted Studio, I think you're a cosplayer. I just checked your Twitter. Be right back, you gotta, okay, you go, be right back. It's fine. Yeah, go do something, have fun. Alright, come back soon, have fun. Look at me, dude, making connections. Talking to people, it's insane. MP Chan talking to people, never heard of. That chest looks pretty damn realistic compared to the rest of everything else. Maybe I can add a bit more detail here as well. My paint brush is actually super strong right now for the opacity. I don't want to merge this completely because I want this to be a nice shadow layer. Not layer, but like separating the faces, you know, make it look like the body's turned. I want to round this out a bit nicer. I want to do a bit of thing with this side as well. I think this shape is better for the side. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Doesn't this look a bit too far to the sides to you? Bring that across here. Bring the opacity up. Yeah, I think that looks better. A lot of sketching. I mean, what you see is all I do. Feel free to have a browse on my Twitter because I upload most of what I draw on there. I'm back, by the way. Hello, back. This is MP Chan. Nice to meet you. That's gonna warrant unlike and unsubscribed. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Hope you enjoy a chill time on the stream. Yeah, I don't know what I want with this side of the body. Maybe I want to bring it out a bit more. I don't do pencils and all that, for example. I only draw digital. I mean, I assume sketching is... That's what you mean by sketching. I mean, I do have to sketch to start off with because I gotta have a basic concept of what I want. So I can show you some of my other pictures. So, if you mean... So you don't do Twitter? I thought that was your Twitter I was following. Oh, I saw someone else's Twitter then. ずっと当たり前にそこにいるって思ったんだ。元気出して。I googled your name and I assumed it was you, but you know, apparently not. So I found a Twitter. I had just assumed straight out. Actually, yes, I was opening files. Yes. So let's go look at some of my other pictures and I'll show you what I mean by I do sketch, but not really sketch. So, one of the pictures that you would have seen if you bought the book, assuming you did. Where is it? This folder. So the witch, for example, the witch picture started life this way. So if you call this a sketch, it's a sketch, yes. And then I did like a color rough. But obviously this is far from the end product. And then, you know, started life out this way. So I do sketch in a sense that I needed to start my pictures. But I don't really do pencil drawings or anything of the sort. She almost had long hair at some point. And yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Let's add some highlights here as well. I'm glad you're here to check out the channel though, so thanks for hopping in and saying hi as well. Always great to talk to people. And then we'll go with something a bit lighter up here. Whoa. I don't like that. Maybe just this much. I want to do something with the top of this head. Doesn't look quite right. I move around a lot while I'm drawing, especially when I'm feeling good, so sorry if it jumps around a bit too much. But yeah, this is Nekomachi Momo. She's a VTuber. And I put her description in the link below. Oh. Yeah, put a description in the link below. I put a link in the description below. What am I saying? Concentration for days, man. A bit too long there. Kind of okay. I don't quite like the curve though. What is a curve a bit better here? I'll go down a bit more, I guess. Okay, that's right. We'll add a bit more pink to here, because we've essentially lost all the pink in this area from all the shadow that we've been throwing in. This has to stay dark though. The top one is going to be lighter, a bit more than what is already there. And the bottom one needs to be darker. So we have the front and back being distinguished properly. Same thing over here. I'm going to make this a bit darker this way. I'm going to bring a bit more pink back into this over here. Throw some darker reds. Some white as well to help. Still don't know if I want this effect or not. Maybe I can try it now. This color still doesn't look nice. Green. Overlay. Color dodge. Nah. Let's hide it again for now. I wanted some more pink out here, so I'm gonna put some more there. Some highlights. Oh, whoa. The hair needs way more definition. So, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna throw a bunch more highlights, especially in some places that can be pretty bold. I use the eraser by accident or something? No, I didn't. Here. I don't like that though. I really don't. Bit too big, but I'm gonna throw that in there. This one can be nice and bright as well, with a lighter pink. Ooh, hello. I don't know what you're oohing at, but thanks. Great ooh. How do you get shading right? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be stuck here. And the light spots. Well, that's the thing. I don't get it right. You're not meant to get it right, especially when you're drawing anime, right? there's many trains of, well, schools of anime drawing. So for example, this is what's called in Japanese as Atsunuri. So it's literally translates as thick painting, but that's because I don't like any of the proper translations. I call it Atsunuri. Atsunuri. So it's like watercolor painting where I have the one layer I paint on top. I have many colors, like for example, I have these fancy realistic texture kind of colors over here as well. And then the more common one is called, oh, hang on, I spelled that wrong, Anime-nuri, which literally means anime painting, which is your flat shading colors. Let's see if I ever have done an Anime-nuri painting at all. Sure, I must have at some point. And the reason Anime-nuri is simple is because they have to shade many frames, right? Aurealis, thanks for joining. Do I have any tips on drawing here? I do, but they're all stolen, so I'm gonna give credit where it's due. But let me explain the painting types first and I'll get to it. Okay, we'll use this rejected one. Actually, even here I've done the Atsunuri. That's a rejected one. That one didn't make the book in the end. Now, we're going to have to go back in time for a bit, and we're going to go look at some of my really early pictures. So if it looks horrible, don't bite me, thanks. So this is Anime-nuri. You can see around the borders, it's just flat. And because they have to paint... May drawing looks so good? No, I hated it. It's a terrible picture. I never finished it. There's another rejected picture I'll show you later as well. But so if you don't, you have to paint heaps and heaps of frames for anime, then you end up with this kind of shading. And some people do it really good. So if you know the mobile game Blue Archive, the main cast is drawn this way. So it's actually insane. Now, as for how you get shading right, going back to your question, you're not supposed to get it right. In classical art, like Western art, if you go to an art school or whatever, they tell you think of the light from this direction and then, you know, shade this side. And then you do things like cross-hatching and all that. The fire drawing? What fire drawing? Oh, this Kanata. This is me drawing Amane Kanata from Hololive as Sephiroth. I don't know if you were at the anime convention to look at my book, Borealis, but let me show you the picture, the end product. Kanataso fan art, where do we put it? But yeah, in classical arts, they talk about all this light directions and all that, but... Sushiburi, yes, Sushiburi! Hisashiburi. Can't remember drawings. No, that's alright. So. I keep getting derailed. Let me think. What was I saying? In anime art, you're not meant to get it right. So as you can see here, the decision, this is a cheat. It's a cheat called Gyakko, but I don't know how to say it in English. It's backlighting. So the light's behind her because the fire is behind her. You can see the shadow is here. But that's not entirely correct, because if the light is behind her, how does this shadow come in? It doesn't, right? So this shadow generally is not supposed to exist unless there's light in front of her as well. So, long story short, you don't need to get it right. You just need to get it looking good. 69 subscribers. 69 subscribers! Thanks for subscribing. Soon, Bratas. I bet I should make a 69 subscriber commemoration stream. Thus. So having said that, going back to Crop the Studio's question, you're not meant to get lighting right. You just need to get it good looking. And it doesn't need some logic for shadowing and the lighting. Not always. I'm gonna steal some content from other YouTube how to draw tutorials. You don't need to get the lighting correct. You just need to look right. And that's how it generally operates. So if I do this and then get rid of this and then we do this. Let's say here I've drawn the moon. Let's just do this. And we'll say this is the moon. In fact, I don't like that color. Let's go choose another nicer color. We'll call this the moon, right? For it to look professional, you're not drawing a one-to-one representation of reality. So I multiply this, and then we're going to use a bluish gray. If I try to draw shadows like this, it doesn't really look like the moon, right? So if you just do this, it just instantly looks spherical. So because you're drawing two-dimensional, especially anime, you're better off doing this to make it look like a sphere rather than, I mean, where's the shadow from the moon gonna come from? Nowhere. Like, it only happens when the earth is in the way of the sun and whatever. But this is the most important thing when you're drawing anime paintings. How to make it look voluminous or real looking, right? So going back to getting lighting right, I just go, well, the light's coming from here. There's going to be shadow here. As for how far this is, I'm going to guess it's close enough. Because as folds, there's going to be lighting here. And then it's going to be here. I just think of the general direction. The neck is here. And for the hair, you just kind of chop it at 1/3 and then you just paint it out. So that's how I do it. So now, credit where credit is due. This is what I learned from watching a YouTuber called Saito Naoki. And he's... oh, hang on. Naoki. He's done a bunch of arts for things like Pokemon. Let me finish the comments. Would there be a shadow in a lunar eclipse? What's a lunar eclipse? Is that the one where the sun is between the moon is between the sun and the... yes. So there's a shadow. The whole thing is a shadow. The moon gets in between the sun and the moon, right? Hang on. The moon moves into the earth's shadow. Okay, so the moon becomes darker. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. Okay. No, apparently not. And now, going back to Corrupted Studios' comment about how to get it right. If you're really particular about how you want it right, so for example, let me open my REM picture. If you're super particular, then you do the right thing. Where is it? There it is. Design. Yours look really cool. Thanks. I rated design myself. So if you want to get all this right, then you take a picture and then you paint it as is. You need to use a reference. So all of this was referenced out. And that's my one tip. So I tell people this story, but back when I was a lot younger, I started drawing guidelines, right? To draw a picture. And they said, oh, you still use those. Don't worry. One day you'll be able to draw without them. And then because of that, I desperately tried to draw without it. And then you realized, you know what? So what if you start with this? Who gives? If you get a better picture, then do it. The end goal is to draw the best picture that you can draw. So why be afraid of using things that you can use, you know? So there's no shame in using references. And in fact, most professionals do it. We just go ahead, take a picture, and just do that. Artwork was at the convention, yes. REM. Open recent file. REM PS. Now let's go back to Borealis's question. He had a question. The fire drawing. We're looking at the fire drawing. So this is REM. I matched the art style of the original, and someone actually said it looked official. So I was so surprised. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone just checking out my art and commenting on it. The one from Genshin Impact. Oh no, I didn't. Oof. This is not Genshin Impact. I didn't have any art from Genshin Impact. I've drawn 2 pieces and they all look terrible, so I'm not going to show you today, but... We also had Sephiroth. No. Where did I put my other Sephiroth? Genshin Impact's way too hard to draw, honestly. The hair looks similar. If you're talking about Rem, it's from a show called ReZero. But cool anyways, thanks. I could not draw Genshin Impact to save my life. I'll show you in just a bit. I'm gonna delay the embarrassment, but... V7, V8. Oh, here we go. Sephiroth Kanata. I did this. This is one of my favorite pictures, honestly. Like, I just feel it's so fitting when I crossed Kanata with Sephiroth, but not many people like it, so you know, it is what it is. This is from ReZero, so... Whoa, 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 what happened here? Toilet bar Hanako, no, I haven't. I struggle with horror, so that's a no. This is from ReZero this way. VTuber, yes. So I designed my VTuber myself. And I separated it into parts. I drew it and I rigged it. Sorry, I have to go. Nice to chat to you, Borealis. That was a chill stream. Maybe back for another one. Thanks for art tips. Oh, good. Thanks for joining. There will definitely be another one. Not as often as I would like, but yeah, thanks for coming in. Bye. And then, yeah. Now, VTuber. This is my second one, in fact. I had an original one. That was a lot more casual. Now, where did I put it? I think it's my streaming folder. It's all hidden away. But yeah, I put everything in my stream together. I had a song as well, but I'm not using it at the moment. I'll play it now, though. Here we go. I put this song together as well. Essentially put a majority of my stream together myself. Character designs, where are we? This is my full body. I forgot to do this, but I have a big mouth one. Ah. Why is it not doing it? Hang on. Big mouth. And yeah, it was really fun putting this together. It took so long, but I got all the details I want in there. Belt buckles. I gave up on the pants, but you know, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. The most important thing in making one is getting your layers right. So there's many steps to make it, many different processes, I suppose. Some people make it by drawing separate to start with, like I did. Some people draw it all out at once and then separate it afterwards. So they'll use like the lasso tool to select and then cut it, split it into layers, and then draw on the rest that's missing. So the important thing is to draw all the missing parts as well. So for example, I can't just draw the mouth like this and be done with it. If I get rid of the mouth. If I get rid of the hair, the skin under there. So if my hair moves, then you can see the head as well. So just gotta watch out for that kind of stuff. Same thing under the collar. My body doesn't move as much, so I didn't need to draw too much in, but yeah. And then you rig it in Live 2D. after you split the parts. And then after you've done that, you use it in animes. It's just spelled animes. Oh, you smart man or woman or person. No gender assumption here. 2021. I was quite influenced by it. So you can't see it, but these highlights right here, the Kobayashi dragon style for sure, and same thing with this one. So the reason you're reminded of it is firstly the eyes, possibly the horns, but the horns weren't actually referenced that much from there. The eyes definitely though. I am a 500-year-old dragon person, so you know. That too, but you have to go now. Thanks for showing the awesome. Thanks for joining. It's been great fun. Thanks for coming along and having a chat, and hope to see you next time as well. Hopefully I finish this picture by the time you're coming back, but yeah. Kobayashi Dragon Maid is nice. I haven't finished the second season, but you know, good. The horns were actually referencing... Kobayashi horns actually are like this though. The horns are actually referencing Mao something. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's go back to this painting. Got most of the detail in here. I'm just adding detail. Yes, that's right. I want to add a bit more. Maybe some darker areas here as well. Johoryo. Johoryo tasei shiteiku. I don't like that. It's too dark. Be just a bit redder. Wow, new friends today. Pog. Still 69 subs, feels bad. One day I'll get them subs. Maybe if I make it slightly pinker colors here and there. Or even purple. No, but I don't like that though, you know? I don't like it when it goes too magenta. It just doesn't feel right. Anything but the magenta, honestly. Now, I was referencing someone else's art, so let's go back and look at that. Okay, it's still open there. I suppose it's now time we add okuregami. So now that I can't do much more with the silhouettes. Can I not do anything else with the silhouettes? I don't like that color. Oh, it's something like this. Is it too unsaturated? I don't like that, no. I try, but my art style keeps leaking out. I'm still drawing things in my style, in my way, you know? Let's add colors to the silhouette now. Increase the brush. And we'll just add it that way. Increase the lightness here. That's too light though. I don't like that. whoa. What happened there? I don't want the color to be gone too far from what we're using. Hello, Guy MP. Hello, Nato. How are you? Man, I'm seeing everyone today. It feels good. Feels good, man. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? Missing a bit of blush. Remind me to put blush on afterwards. Whoa. I want to do this though, hang on. Oh no, I wanted to go for a darker color though. Trim for Nekomachi Momo, bro. The character design is... I don't know, I want to say it's so good, but I don't think it's actually good, but it's actually fun to draw. Like, she's way too pink. But it's insanely fun to draw, so what can I say? You know, like, you know what I mean? It ain't exactly Tanjiro, but damn, I can't stop drawing though. What is this? Wrong color. My refrigerator makes all sorts of sounds. It freaks me out every time. I'm like, someone's in my house. No one's in my house. This refrigerator making ice. How are you, brata? How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Been like, what, weeks now? People assuming I'm dead. Sending out search parties and stuff, you know? Something slightly darker. Can go in this way. No, I don't like that. Finished my art book. And then I started selling it. And some people bought it, some people didn't. It was good fun. You should buy my art book. Advertising 101. Oh, that's wrong. Whoa, that's wrong. Throw this in there. Looks a bit weird. Let's erase some of this. Let's just merge it. Screw it. Why not? Why not anyway? I don't like that curve. Curve is fairly broken, but I think it's fine. Whoa, what happened there? Bit darker. This one can have a bit of lights on it. We can have one really red one. I like that. Need something this side to balance it out. Let's go with white. Too white. Go a bit pinker. Adding these strands of hair actually just adds so much value. Like easy bonus detail. I've already got a dark hair. What the hell? I play around with the hue a bit as well. Got a bit of color there. This side can come out this way a bit. It can turn into a nice dark red here. Now that stands out too much. That's not okay with me. Make it a bit redder. And then this one. And come back this way. There's this strand that comes out here, but I don't want to paint it out. But I don't like that block. What is this? Whoa. Okay, looking better. This curve looks strange though. Oh, hang on. I want to do something with this part. Maybe I can loop it back this way. I feel like we can do a bit more around here. Like this one split into pieces nicely, but there's this huge thick thing here, you know, like looks a bit strange there. Bit too red. Want something pink. Slowly and slowly she starts reminding me of Bales, man. That's not good, is it? I wonder why it is. Probably the hair, probably the fringe. I have no idea what it is, but it's probably something around there. I'm gonna put blue highlights on here. I don't know why. My brain just says, yo, go blue. I think it looks pretty nice. I have no idea why my brain just said go blue, but I think it looks alright, so. I think it's an okay idea, so I'm gonna listen to it. Let's blur it out a bit more. Lower opacity, lighter brush control. I've actually gotten a lot better at controlling my brush pressure. It used to be a struggle at first, but turned out fine. And put some detailing on here. How do we even paint metal? Piece it this way. We'll go something dark. And then something light. And hit it with something even darker. I think that's how you paint metal. Though I can't be sure. Just paint some dark here and there. Okay, that looks a bit more realistic from far away. Oh yes, we need to put the blush. Now, since I'm stealing someone else's art style, bit too pink. Like an okay color. This particular artist actually has orange blush, but I think we're going to avoid that for now. We're just going to do a bit of this kind of magic. And I want to redraw the nose. What was happening there? Is this even any pinker? Doesn't look like blush. Lightly redder is all it is though. I'm gonna use the airbrush. I'm gonna cheat and use the airbrush. Now why I say it's cheating is because it's not doing proper Atsunui. I'm not painting over it. I'm not mashing the color together. Just kind of throwing it together, you know? Where does the nose go? This way. I want to drop some shadow for a nose though. I want a bit of a... Whoa. So Saito Naoki sensei actually said if you're using lines as well as shadow and light, then it might be a bit too much. Whoa, what's happening here? We're gonna do this. Now we're gonna put a bit of highlight there. Did I ruin the nose? No, I think it's fine. I think this is actually fine. Let's tidy the edges up a bit. I'm not quite happy with the edges, but I want to spread the surface just a bit. So this is not the correct shape. Needs to be a bit more pyramidy. I was spreading it out this way, but probably not the right decision too. Color looks a bit wonky there, so let's adjust. More pink, less brown. Softer brush. Even softer brush. Getting mixed in nicely, so that's fine. Now I'm gonna put a bit of orange or reds to the edge of this. Not that much. That's a bit too strong. Because this artist I'm looking at for reference actually uses a lot of harsh lighting for dramatic effect. So like a lot of, how do you even call it? Glare, I suppose, with the skin going on. That's not the right brush, is it? Oh, God bless. I didn't throw anything at all. Looks too cubey. Needs to have a bit more curve. It's actually coming out like a block. So if I demonstrate, shape is actually coming out like this right now, which is horrible. I want it to look more rounded that way. In fact, let's draw down a new layer. And then we'll paint that in. Having that, this side will actually be in shadow, but because we don't want it to look dark and shadowy, I'm gonna get rid of that. Some light shadow color. Paint it in this way. This side's gonna be here. I just botched that one. Ease it in. easier. This is gonna be sharp, so it's gonna sharper at the top. Oi, 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 oi. How's this look? A bit better. At least it's better than just lines, honestly. Then we gotta do the mouth. Now, before we do the mouth, I just saw a few things here. Wait, wrong brush again. Nope. And add a few of these here and there. Not too much though. I don't want it to look too rhythmic. Now Popcune actually keeps it nice and simple, but I'm not Popcune, so, you know, go for your life, but can certainly add. Oh, whoa, whoa! I don't like that. Few details here, this way maybe. I want to actually redo this line here because I don't quite like it. And then do this back here. I'm going to get rid of this line because I don't like that one either. Okay, add just a bit more details to it, I guess. Alright, we got the details we wanted. Now, the mouth. I'm gonna actually paint on a new layer. Let's get rid of this one. Because if I ever get it wrong, I can go back. This is the shape I want. It wasn't quite smiley on the original, but I'm gonna make it nice and smiley here. A bit too saturated, so I'm going to turn it down a tad. A bit darker as well. Flip this. Throw the tongue in. And then do this way, grab this, something a bit lighter. And that's okay. And if I fancy, I like this, but not everyone does. So I have to be careful. Adding teeth. Not everyone is a fan, surprisingly. Doesn't look quite right here as well. And to top it off, bring this all the way to the top, unclip this, grab the brown, and then we'll draw the outline. We're done ski. I don't like that line, so I might just leave it out. I feel like it needs to come out a bit this way here. Top of the mouth is missing. In the line out a bit. And I have to thin this section out. Just a bit more. I'm pretty happy with this. Now I'm gonna just sleep on it for a bit, see what else I want to add. I've got the blush, I've got the eyes, got most of the highlight. I'm gonna add rim lights. Let's try that, I guess. Oh, I haven't done the Hanshaku. Adding rim lights here. Sort of this way. Not perfect, but it's fine. And now I want to add some reflective light from below. So it should be reflective. Whoa. Should be reflecting white, but we're gonna make it reflect blue. A bit too strong for the color. Wait, why is it flipped across again? Some light here and there. Turn it down a bit. Doesn't have to be much, just has to be noticeable. I mean, the lighting's not the same. It's hard to copy this art style, but I've got a lot more detail in it than I initially expected. The silhouette is nice. I want to do something more about this highlights, maybe a bit lighter even. Feels like it's just not covering enough area. The balance here is a bit strange as well. Maybe if I do this kind of thing. Yeah, the balance still looks weird. I have no idea why. Oh, let's go here. We're gonna, no, that's too pink. We're gonna add some shadow to, no, shadow and highlights, I guess, to the eyelashes. Because that's the fancy thing to do these days. Yeah, the facial perspective is a bit weird, but I think it's alright. I have room to grow, but... I think this warrants a 5-star $100 gacha. So let's go put that in. New. We're gonna do this 16 to 10, which is the phone size, I think. Actually, let's just do it 16 to 9. So width we're gonna do 1920 by 1080. Let's create this V8. Get rid of this layer, get rid of the cats. Okay, we have a problem. We have a problem. Because not all of her was drawn in. Not all of her is here. So, if we do this, I might have to draw in just the edges. Shouldn't be too hard though. Let's just be a bit rough about this. get this finished off, even if it's not perfect. With this way, give it a nice silhouette boost. Throw this one around this way. I'm gonna throw a white one up this way. Now we need to quickly design an interface. So. I'm gonna go with a blue background. 2 gray, 2 blue, 2 gray, 2 blue. Depending on which game we're in, I guess. Let's go yellow in a creamy color, because we're gonna pretend it's a Pro game. I really don't like this blue though. This is a blue archive-ish blue. Dark Knights is gray. Genshin character gacha. Let's go look at some screens and let's just steal Genshin Impact's one. But just a black background actually, or gray. Gray is nice. Let's just go with purpley gray. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That looks nice. I'm gonna do soft light and bring the opacity down. And change the colors up a bit. Go for some darker color as well. Add some texture here and there. Color dodge? Nope. Actually, that's not so bad. Nope. Not multiply though. Soft light, hard light. Then we're just gonna mess with this a bit. Increase the brightness a tad, but lower the saturation. Move this to the center. Now she doesn't have any effects or background. Genshin ones come with like a background that creates a kind of a world. Like they have some fire and lightning kind of effects, some water. I don't know about Arknights actually, but what's his face doesn't. Blue Archive doesn't. Blue Archive keeps it simple. Genshin ends up having like companions, like spirits around them and stuff. It makes for a really cute thing though. Maybe I should draw it in. I'll draw it in. Or what effects would I even put for Momo though? I want to keep with the color scheme. So the color scheme is the bright pink. I don't want to add more pink. He says as he chooses pink anyway. I'm going to put a cat in there. Pink cat maybe. Not pink enough. Bring that down a bit. Lightning, no. I want to put Sakura petals just because she's pink. Oh, but she's supposed to be a peach cat though, so maybe we can do something with that. Give her a peach. That would be entertaining in its way. Draw the cat's tail for effect. Yeah, I'm essentially just drawing Mew though. Not this wet. Use this. Then bit of a darker color section. So this is a trick that I learned from drawing truce from Full Metal Alchemist. If you want a nice silhouette, but you want to separate parts, do it with a random darker color. It'll turn out alright. Maybe I don't like that red to lighten it up. Maybe I want it in this direction. That's a bit cuter, I think. I don't like the hand, so I'm gonna off. I want to do a cat hand. Yeah, this way. More petals here and there. Different color variations. That's a bit too pink, so go redder. These ones, bigger ones, I want to be lighter like that. Crease this here, that's two reds. Pink. And some white ones. Her face balance is really not right. I'm not gonna adjust it for this picture, but I'll do it in study time afterwards. And then peach. Momo Motaro. Okay. The Momo Tower peach is the upside down. I don't even know it. I don't even know what it looks like or why it looks like the way it looks like. The two reds. Oh, giving it the peach effect. Oh, hang on. Quite unbalanced. I'm going to redraw this section. And then get rid of this one here. I'm going to adjust this one. Come in just a bit. And then in the back, we're going to go with white circles as usual. I don't like that. I'm actually going to lower the opacity on the brush itself and not the layer. Where'd that go? I can do overlapping circles that way. Do this, then we increase this. Do this. Then we flip. Then we do this. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna increase this. Bring this down this way. All right, almost there. Let's add some text. Let's find our fanciest font we have. Genshin character gacha. Okay, here we go. Nekomachi Momo. Okay, that's terrible. I'm actually getting a headache from how hot it is. Here we go. That's nice. Clee 1 regular. Bold. Okay, okay. I like. Convert to color. Duplicate this. Select the background. Select draw mesh border. Increase the boundary by, let's say, 10 pixels. Bring this behind, and we're going to add. Oh, wait. A thin stroke. Down here. I'm gonna add more effects. I'm gonna quickly draw a star to show rarity. A bit strong. Want something fuzzier. Okay, I like that. Move that there. Move that there. Oh, yoy. Move that across. Copy the last one over. rotate that just a bit, order them there. Now I'm gonna start by writing this way. I'm gonna use the sharp pen. Brush control was here. Tilted sideways. Okay, so now we got an SSR text. I'm gonna delete the middle S and then just copy this. Oh, hang on, that's not good. Let's move that R. Ay. So I want to start thin for the SSR effect. Then I put these lines in here, sharp lines. Finish thin. Alright, now that that's locked, let's go here. Shape linear, damn! Never mind, I wanted to do a rainbow gradient, but I can't, because free software is free, right? Or whatever, manual free software then. Manual rainbow gradient. I'll use a bit of a thicker opacity to do this. Hopefully it kind of meshes in nicely. Too much blue on the sides. Need to reduce it. Let me draw this a bit more. Now, apart from drawing the hair, I haven't changed the characters as much on this. So if I need to change this, as long as I have the interface, I can still update it. So that's fine. Not a problem. And hopefully we should be good. I don't like that Mo being a bit too far out. Let's just move it across. This looks alright. I'd play this game. absolutely play this game. I think that's it. I'm quite happy with the picture. I should sleep on it, but I'm so excited to post this like right now already. Like there's no waiting to post this at all. All of this can just go save. All right. Time to go post this. Actually streamed for nearly 3 hours today. I might be back late. Oh, it's already 11. I'm definitely not back tomorrow. Today, dude. Thank you all for joining. Great to chat to some of you for the first time. And I will see you all next day. Goodbye.